2. Archangel Michael says, she signed a paper in secret to remove you. You're not supposed to see it. Archangel Michael says, there is a truth hidden deep in the silence, signed quietly with ink so dark, it was never meant for your eyes. A decision was made behind your back, with a cold hand and a sealed envelope. She didn't hesitate when she did it, because in her mind, your absence was already decided. You were never supposed to know what happened. That paper, written in secret, carries intentions soaked in betrayal. It was never for justice, it was written to erase you from something that belonged to you. She moved like a shadow, whispering into the ears of those who could change your path without your consent. The room where it happened had no light, no truth, only signatures and silence. Your name was crossed out on a page that once welcomed you. The ink was fresh, but the motive behind it had been building for weeks, even months. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The paper wasn't just paper, it was a plot. The kind of plot only someone familiar with your steps could design. And she was closer than you thought, watching you while pretending to care. Every time you trusted her with your words, she was collecting them like evidence. Not to protect you, but to prepare the case against you. The most dangerous weapon is not a blade, it's access. And she had access to everything, your patterns, your people, your peace. She used it all to build her plan quietly, never alerting a single soul about her intention. The signature wasn't forged. It was real. And she placed it on the page like it meant nothing, like you were nothing. Type Amen to get blessing 944. She didn't even flinch after she signed it. She walked away from the room like nothing happened, carrying her secrets in a designer bag. You were marked that day, not by your actions, but by her agenda. She wasn't alone. There were others present, others who nodded in agreement without knowing your full story. They didn't ask questions, they only needed her version of the truth. One of them folded the paper and said, "It's done." And just like that, your presence was removed from a space you earned with your soul. The echo of your name faded from their mouths, but the universe heard everything. Nothing escapes divine timing, not even the wicked signatures of betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 2025. She laughed after it was complete. Not because she won, but because she thought you wouldn't survive this blow. What she forgot is, your soul cannot be signed away. There are places she tried to block you from entering. But gates built by lies do not stay locked forever. Truth has a way of finding light, even in sealed envelopes. Someone who witnessed the signing could not sleep. They've been replaying that moment in their head, wondering if they made a mistake by staying silent. Their guilt is growing heavier by the hour. A crack has appeared in their conscience, and through that crack, your name keeps echoing. The energy she released in secret is now starting to reverse back toward her. Type Amen to get blessing 589. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This isn't just about a paper. It's about identity, legacy, and inheritance. She signed away more than just your name, she tried to sign away your destiny. But destinies are not documents. What's meant for your spirit cannot be altered by hands full of envy. The divine law overrides any legal signature made in malice. Archangel Michael says, do not panic when you feel shifts happening around you. This betrayal will be revealed not with noise, but with undeniable evidence. There will be whispers turning into confirmations. She doesn't know that someone kept a copy of the paper. A copy not signed by silence, but soaked in truth. That paper will find its way into the right hands soon. Type Amen to get blessing 719. The woman who did this has been having dreams. Dreams of being caught, exposed, left in a room full of eyes staring straight through her lies. Her peace is being unraveled by the very thing she used to undo you. She can't look you in the eye anymore. Her body shifts, her voice trembles, her excuses grow thinner each day. Guilt is wrapping itself around her like a second skin. There are conversations she avoids. Rooms she exits quickly. Because somewhere, deep down, she knows the truth is coming. She thought you would break. But instead, you began to rise in ways she never expected. Type Amen to get blessing 1047. You're still here. Still breathing, still moving, still protected. What she tried to remove is the very thing that's about to crown you. There is something powerful building in your favor. Even the air around you has changed. You may not see it, but your angels are already in motion. Your name is still being spoken, but now with awe, not doubt. What she tried to sign away is about to be rewritten by divine decree. The reversal is near. She doesn't see it coming, but you'll feel it when it hits. Type Amen to get blessing 821. The page she used will burn. Not with fire, but with consequence. She will have to answer for it when someone asks her to explain. Someone higher than her, someone legal, will want to know how she had the authority. That moment will shake her, because she will be alone. No one will stand with her when the truth rises. They will all scatter like shadows in the light. One of them already started pulling back. They're afraid to be linked to what she did. They've realized you weren't the problem, she was. Type Amen to get blessing 398. This woman underestimated the divine protection over your life. She thought her signature had the final say. But heaven never gave her the pen. Now the events are turning, slowly but surely. Pages are flipping. Names are being mentioned. Your name is being highlighted in circles of influence. Doors once shut are being reopened, not by people, but by forces unseen. She can't block what is blessed. And her attempt has only accelerated your arrival. Archangel Michael says, you will be vindicated in public. This will not be a private correction. You will stand taller after this, with nothing to hide and everything to claim. Type Amen to get blessing 206. She won't be able to look away when she sees what happens next. Every effort she made to remove you will return like a mirror. Her actions will become her reflection. And it will break her. She will see you where she swore you'd never stand again. She will hear your name in places she tried to erase it from. She will feel the thunder of justice, not the rage of man, but the balance of the spiritual realm. Type Amen to get blessing 624. The same person who carried the paper to be signed is coming to you soon. Their hands shook when they did it. But now, they want to make it right. They'll offer information, names, dates, even copies. Don't reject them. Their remorse is the key that opens the next truth. You don't have to fight for revenge. It's already been activated. Divine correction has a clock, and it is ticking fast. They're watching your rise now. Even in silence, they see it. And it terrifies them. Type Amen to get blessing 991. You're not forgotten. What was stolen will return multiplied. The paper will not define your fate. The plan was detailed, yes. But the divine plan was deeper. More vast, more detailed, more eternal. You were not removed, you were repositioned. Lifted. Protected. Let them whisper. Let them watch. Your glow is louder than their lies. Type Amen to get blessing 440. They say nothing now, but soon, they will explain everything. And you won't even need to ask. It will come to you, because truth is magnetized by divine favor. This isn't the end of your story. It's the plot twist. The very pages they tried to close are now turning in your favor. Let the paper crumble. Let her tremble. You're about to step into the moment she never wanted you to reach. And once you do, there is no turning back. Type Amen to get blessing 784. Archangel Michael says, this is your confirmation. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right on time for your divine restoration. That signed paper will surface again, but this time it will not harm you. It will serve as evidence. Evidence of what they did and why it failed. The same woman who signed it will be silent when asked about you. Not because she doesn't know what to say, but because nothing will protect her from the weight of truth anymore. You will not need to scream or plead. Your glow will speak. Your presence will silence everything she tried to write against you. Type Amen to get blessing 1153. One day very soon, your name will echo in the very building she tried to remove you from. This time, it will be followed by applause. Celebration. Acknowledgement. And she will have to sit through every second of it. She will see you walking with grace, untouchable, unstoppable. Everything she feared is about to happen. She wanted to erase you, but heaven had a different plan. And the stamp on that plan was signed with gold. Your name is about to rise with power. Not because of revenge, but because of divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 307. They thought they could finish you quietly. But your resurrection will be loud. So loud it shakes even those who had nothing to do with it. Your blessings are not being delayed, they're being prepared. Tailored for your hands only. They can't wear what belongs to your spirit. The very table she tried to unseat you from is being rebuilt for you. And this time, you will sit at the head. You're not stepping back. You're stepping forward, glowing in silence, crowned by destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 679. Her betrayal cannot survive the light. Her plans were short-term. Your protection is eternal. Someone has already begun confessing. Not with words yet, but through actions. Watch closely, their behavior is changing. You will feel it. You'll see it. The truth will start leaking through people she thought would always support her. She was confident before. But now, she's nervous. Because when God begins to expose, He does not stop halfway. Type Amen to get blessing 850. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. What she signed is going to return. Not as a weapon, but as your shield. That same paper will become her burden and your vindication. She will look at the result and ask herself where it went wrong. But you will smile, knowing everything is finally going right. Because no human hand can override divine purpose. And her signature is too small for your destiny. You're chosen. You're marked. Not for removal, but for royalty. Type Amen to get blessing 116. The same people who saw you fade will now see you shine. And not one of them will be able to explain how you made it through. But deep in their hearts, they'll know the truth. They never should have doubted you. They never should have believed her. You'll be the name on lips that once tried to forget you. Your story will become a testimony of what can't be erased. She signed to stop you. But heaven stamped you to rise. Type Amen to get blessing 775. You were protected during your silence. Because not every battle requires noise. Some victories are born in the invisible. What's coming is bigger than any place she could sign you out of. This isn't just recovery, it's reward. She will try to play innocent. But your spirit will know. It will recognize her energy before she speaks. Stay quiet. Stay grounded. Let justice rise on your behalf. Type Amen to get blessing 312. Soon, she will witness something that humbles her. A public moment that cannot be twisted, covered, or explained away. You'll walk through that moment untouched. Her eyes will widen, not in shock, but in regret. You didn't need to retaliate. You just needed to remain. And that's exactly what you did. Now comes the rise. Now comes the honor. Type Amen to get blessing 1233. Remember, your name is sacred. It cannot be crossed out by jealousy. It cannot be erased by betrayal. You are not their paperwork. You are prophecy. And prophecy never dies. Let them talk. Let them write. You are beyond their permission now. Everything meant for you is coming, and it cannot be delayed anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 442. The ink on that paper is dry, but the consequence of it is just beginning. It is returning to her, multiplied. And you? You will sit in peace. You will watch the truth unfold without lifting a single finger. Because what she tried to steal is now returning with interest. What she buried is resurrecting in glory. Let this be the moment you understand, you are unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 901. She didn't know who she was dealing with. Not just you, but the army behind you. The divine protection surrounding you. She didn't know her signature would awaken angels. She didn't know her paper would unlock prophecy. But now she does. And now, it's too late. The rise has already begun. And you are at the center of it. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Everything she tried to lock away is being unlocked. Every door she tried to shut is being broken open. You'll walk through halls you thought you lost. Stand in places you were pushed from. And this time, you will not be alone. They will know who you are. They will see what she tried to destroy. And they will not believe she almost succeeded. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. There is a wind shifting in your favor. Don't fight it. Flow with it. This is not just a breakthrough. This is divine correction. She signed to remove you. But heaven wrote to restore you. And the final signature belongs to no one else but God. The people around her are beginning to notice changes in her. Her voice shakes when your name is mentioned, and her smile doesn't reach her eyes anymore. She knows her secret cannot stay buried much longer. Every time someone praises you, she hears it like thunder. Each compliment is a crack in her illusion of victory. She pretends it doesn't bother her, but her heart knows it's falling apart. She's trying to hold together a lie with trembling hands. But the lie is too heavy now, it's beginning to collapse in front of her. And when it does, she will have no excuse left. Your silence was not weakness, it was preparation. The longer you waited, the stronger you became. Type Amen to get blessing 1177. What she tried to remove is now lighting up. You are stepping into places that don't need her permission. Her attempts to delete you are turning into spotlights around you. She never expected you to recover. But you didn't just recover, you're evolving. You're becoming more than you were before the betrayal. There are people who once believed her version of the story. But now they're questioning everything. You don't have to convince them, your elevation is doing that on its own. Your glow is louder than her gossip. And nothing can dim what heaven is about to do. Type Amen to get blessing 233. A storm is forming around her. Not to destroy her, but to force truth to the surface. She will try to run, but there is nowhere left to hide. Every person who silently helped her is now reconsidering their role. Some will come to you with apologies, others with confessions. Receive them wisely. She is going to lose access, not just to you, but to everything she used against you. Her keys no longer open the doors she once controlled. You are being restored in waves. Not all at once, but perfectly timed. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The blessings coming your way will be undeniable. No paper, no plan, no hidden signature can stop them. You'll be elevated in the same circle that once discussed removing you. And their silence will confirm it, they never had the power they thought they had. You're not walking back into old rooms. You're stepping into new dimensions, surrounded by angels and protected by favor. What they thought was over is only beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 322. There's a fire in your name now. Not a destructive fire, but a refining one. It's purifying your path, clearing every blockage she tried to place. This woman will one day wish she never signed that page. Not because of punishment, but because of regret. Because she'll realize she tried to remove the one soul chosen to bring transformation. You are that soul. And the ripple of your rise will reach places her name could never go. Type Amen to get blessing 525. You've been walking through seasons of silence, but that silence was sacred. It was the womb of something new. Now, you're about to birth a reality that no one expected. Even you won't fully recognize how big it becomes, until you step into it. The betrayal created the space. The removal made room for promotion. And the signature? It only sealed her own delay. Because nothing done in darkness can stop a child of light. Type Amen to get blessing 810. She'll hear your name in places that used to echo hers. She'll see your face in rooms she thought you'd never enter again. And every time she does, her heart will remember. Not the paper she signed, but the spirit she tried to silence. But your spirit is louder now. It's vibrant. It's undeniable. It's rising. Type Amen to get blessing 212. The removal was an illusion. It only made you invisible to the wrong people, so the right ones could find you. Now they're coming. People, opportunities, moments crafted with divine care. And this time, you will not be pushed out. Her control is over. Her time has expired. The expiration date on her plan has been reached. You are the new chapter now. You are the new authority. Type Amen to get blessing 511. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This is your realm. Not because of revenge, but because of righteousness. No enemy can dwell in the new place you're entering. No lie can live in the light you're now walking in. You've outgrown the pain. You've surpassed the plot. And now, it's your time. Archangel Michael says, this is not just your recovery. This is your reign. And no one, not even she, can deny what's happening. Type Amen to get blessing 1881. Let the past go. Not because it didn't hurt, but because it cannot hold you anymore. Let her regret simmer in silence. Your job is not to retaliate, it's to rise. And rise you will. Again. And again. Until the very sound of your name becomes prophecy fulfilled. She tried to write your ending. But your story has only just begun. Type Amen to get blessing 733. And now, here you are. Still rising. Still moving. Still divinely protected. Everything she feared about your greatness was true. And everything she tried to sign away is still coming to pass. Because the final word was never hers to write. Only heaven gets to sign the last page. Now she walks around wearing the mask of calm, but inside, she's unraveling. Every blessing that touches you feels like thunder to her spirit. She's realizing too late, you were never removable. The paper she signed in secret is beginning to haunt her. Not because it holds legal power, but because it carries her true intent. That intent is being exposed, and there's no place left to hide. Someone close to her is pulling away. They've seen the cracks. They know the truth, and they don't want to be dragged down when the curtain falls. You'll hear about this soon. Not from her, but from someone who's tired of being part of the lie. Type Amen to get blessing 1991. The unraveling has begun. Quiet at first. Subtle. But it will grow louder in the coming days. Your spirit will sense it. You'll feel the tension when you enter a room she once controlled. You'll see the shift in people's eyes. They won't know how to explain the change. But you won't need their words, you'll already feel it. The one who signed the page against you is being spiritually disarmed. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. She can't control the energy around you anymore. The fear tactic she used has faded. Her influence is crumbling. She speaks less now. She watches more. She listens for signs that her time is up. And those signs are everywhere. Even the air around you vibrates with truth. Nothing fake can stand where you're walking now. Type Amen to get blessing 433. Soon, a confrontation will happen. Not by your doing, but by divine design. A moment is coming where the truth will rise in a space that once celebrated the lie. And she will be present. Her words will stutter. Her face will flush. She will have no answer. Because her actions are now visible to the very people she lied to. Type Amen to get blessing 2028. Someone important is reviewing the records. Looking at what was signed. Reading between the lines. And they're not convinced. They've noticed inconsistencies. They've heard whispers. Now they're starting to piece it all together. You will not need to defend yourself. The truth is forming its own defense, louder, stronger, unshakable. Type Amen to get blessing 777. She never imagined the same page she signed would come back into the light. She thought it would stay hidden forever. But heaven has other plans. And that paper, once meant to harm you, is now part of your testimony. Every dotted line she thought would block you, now paves the road to your return. Her signatures are her undoing. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. You won't even need to lift a word. Just keep walking in truth. Keep standing in your light. Let her deal with the collapse of her false version of events. You are protected. You are elevated. You are chosen. And nothing signed in darkness can cancel what's been sealed in heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 666. She thought she was clever, but cleverness without righteousness always fails. She wrote your name on a paper meant to erase you. But God is writing it on a crown meant to honor you. The shift is complete. The reversal is alive. Her loss is now public. And your rise is permanent. Type Amen to get blessing 1944. They once doubted you. Now they admire your resilience. And they're beginning to question everything they believed about her. She's panicking in private. Hiding behind shallow conversations. But nothing can stop the wave of exposure moving toward her. She tried to play with destiny. But destiny is not a game. Destiny is divine, and yours cannot be stolen. Type Amen to get blessing 888. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.